Do you remember Sunday afternoons in your Bubba's kitchen surrounded by the wonderful smells of freshly baked bread and pierogi that made your mouth water? Do you remember holidays that centered around church services, spending time with family, or perhaps sharing a special Christmas Eve supper? Or taking your Easter basket to church on Holy Saturday for the priest's blessing? Do you remember dancing the polka or czardish at your cousin's wedding? Would you like to learn more about your Central or East European ancestors? Or find out what drove your grandparents or great-grandparents to leave their homelands and put down roots in America? Wouldn't you love to reconnect with your heritage and learn more about the language, food, dance, music, and other traditions which shaped it? Then plan to attend the 2008 Federation of Eastern European Family History Societies Conference this August 1st through the 3rd in Pittsburgh. Between 1880 and 1914, at least 75 million people from Eastern Europe migrated to the United States. These immigrants were part of what is known as the Second Great Wave of American immigration, in which 27 million immigrants landed on U.S. shores. They came to America through such ports as New York's famed Ellis Island, as well as Baltimore, Philadelphia, and other ports. They headed to work in America's factories, mines, and mills with dreams of building better lives for themselves and for their families. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Pittsburgh served as a magnet, drawing in countless numbers of Slovak, Polish, Hungarian, Carpatho-Russian, Croatian, Serbian, Jewish, Bulgarian, Macedonian, Russian, Ukrainian, and other immigrants from Central and Eastern Europe. Many of these people carved out livings in our steel mills and glass factories along Pittsburgh's rivers or in the surrounding coal mining regions throughout western Pennsylvania. Many of these immigrants brought with them their skills as bakers, butchers, clothiers, and tailors, and they opened up their own shops in our Pittsburgh communities. These immigrants put down roots in cluster communities in Ambridge, Braddock, Duquesne, Homestead, McKees Rocks, McKeesport, Monessen, and Pittsburgh's South Side, as well as other surrounding towns. 2008 finds Pittsburgh commemorating its 250th year as a city, reaching an exciting point in its history. In the Pittsburgh metropolitan area, 1 of every 4 people is either an immigrant or the child of one. Of those, 1 in 3 have roots in East or Central Europe. This makes Pittsburgh the ideal place for a conference on Central and Eastern European genealogy. Co-sponsored by the Western Pennsylvania Genealogical Society, the Jewish Genealogical Society of Pittsburgh, the Western Pennsylvania Slovak Cultural Association, and the Mifflin Township Historical Society, this exciting 3-day event will be held at the beautiful Pittsburgh Airport Marriott Hotel in Coraopolis, located just 5 miles from the Pittsburgh International Airport and 12 miles from downtown Pittsburgh. The event, Pittsburgh, the Eastern European Magnet, kicks off on Friday, August 1st with keynote speaker Dr. Stephen P. Morse, creator of the One-Step Genealogical Search Tools. Then spend 2 full days listening to internationally recognized speakers in the field of Eastern European genealogy. These speakers include Lisa Alzo, Matthew Bilava, Thomas Edlund, Patricia Penka-French, Seal Wendt Jensen, Irmgard Hein Ellingson, Karen Hobbs, Brian Lennius, Kalal Mayer, Dave Obey, John Righetti, Jonathan Shea, and Marilyn Wellauer Lennius, and many other experts in the area of DNA testing, international records acquisition, photographic preservation, and online genealogy. At the Saturday evening banquet, Pittsburgh native Joseph Bielecki will present Don't Stop for Red Lights, the story of the creation of the nationality rooms at the University of Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh Slovakians dance group will also be on hand to provide pre-banquet entertainment. An optional tour of the one-of-a-kind nationality rooms at the University of Pittsburgh's impressive Cathedral of Learning will take place on Friday afternoon, led by Mifflin Township Historical Society President and local author and historian Daniel Burns. The tour will also include a stop at Pittsburgh's Carnegie Library and visit the library's Pennsylvania department, headed by Marilyn Holt, who will also present lectures on beginning genealogy and sources for Western Pennsylvania research at the conference. In addition to the impressive program of more than 50 lectures, the full-time conference registration fee will also entitle attendees to one-on-one research consultations with the experts, 2 lunches, the opportunity to browse the tables of local and national vendors specializing in East European merchandise, and admission to the Friday evening cultural event and reception. The conference ends on Sunday with an optional tour of Pittsburgh's ethnic neighborhoods. From 9 a.m. till 2 p.m., enjoy the Rivers of Steel's Babushkas and Hard Hats tour, listed in the New York Times #1 best-selling book, 1,000 Places to See and Do Before You Die in the USA and Canada. The tour presents the region's rich industrial and cultural heritage as the steelmaking capital of the world. From the heights of Mount Washington into the heart of the Monongahela Valley, the Babushkas and Hard Hats tour traces the experiences of immigrants that poured into the region. See the sights, hear the sounds, and sample one of Pittsburgh's sweetest traditions, the cookie table. Following the tour, participants will be treated to an ethnic lunch served at the Bulgarian Macedonian Educational and Cultural Center in West Homestead. So mark your calendars and plan to be a part of this year's can't-miss conference. While you're in town, take some time to explore Pittsburgh, a city filled with many historical, recreational, and social attractions. It's a city that has something for everyone. For more information, go to www.feefhs.org. That's www.feefhs.org.